Greetings from the Dusky Bridge. This is Mikoy. Welcome back to another episode of TPP. I am joined by my own personal spirit medium.
Okay, our 2004.
You can literally channel me from the dead and it would still come out the same. Alright, last time.
I have no idea what you mean.
Alright, last time we covered week 3 recap and week 4 predicts. Today we're going to cover week 4 predicts and do week...
No.
We're going to do week 4 recap and do week 5 predicts. Clearly,
yes.
I'm not as hyped about recording today as you may have hoped because week 4 sucked. Week 4 absolutely sucked for a number of reasons.
For your predicts.
For my predicts, my team, and just everything else in between. Week 4 just kind of sucked the life out of me, and sucked the life out of me for TPP 6 as a whole. So, sorry.
My team didn't lose in week 4, but that was still one hell of a messy week.
It's a messy week for all of us. Every single lineup, I think, has been a pretty messy week. And this week is supposed to be the crucial one. Seriously. And then things went not very good. So, again, I apologize if I do sound a little bit more melancholic than the previous weeks. So, but it's just the nature, I guess. Alright, covering first of all, we have the ceaseless Ceruledges absolutely eviscerating the Schrodinger Skitties, going 6-2.
Jeez.
First off, in our Poke AAA clash, we have Glalie Goes Boom beating Class. Class is the first of what will be many will cover that lost their 3-0 unbeaten winning streak that they've accumulated this TPP, and they lost to just one game. And what a game it was.
What a game indeed.
First of all, Glalie kind of got off to a rocky start by letting Ursaring die immediately to Screamtail's boom bursts. However...
Yeah. I said, yeah.
Well, however, he made up for it by killing the Skeledirge with a crit Earthquake with a belly drum Titan, despite the unaware.
I wonder if that really mattered, though, because it was, the amount it did previously...
It was 34.
Oh, yeah, it was indeed a roll.
It was a mid-roll, apparently, and then it became such a high roll with... That crit may have sealed the deal for that Skeledirge and really caused Class's momentum to tank.
Yeah, that is true, but, well, I mean, he's the one who risked it. He's the one who risked letting his Dirge die at that turn. He knew there was a chance it could die.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that would end up being the spell for disaster for him. Because Cinderace then came in and just swept, Okoing the Tinglu with one high jump kick after a setup of Swords Dance, Flare Blitzing the Corviknight with an Oko. Even the Roaring Moon wasn't safe as it double edge Oko. And then
double edge from Cinderace, you don't really see that much.
I mean, it's also well, and it's Magic Guard with Life Orb, but too the Life Orb was knocked off. So yeah, stab just works. And Class somehow still thought he won, but the Screamtail got the Wish Taunt didn't affected him, and then Explosion from the Regidrago killed any chances for the Screamtail to survive. And then Poltergeist then used Skill Swap to swap out its normalized for Poltergeist for Reggie-Alecki's Refrigerate, making it basically immune to any of its attacks, and won the game for Glalie.
Yep.
So what?
And as Klaus said, he shouldn't have hearted Dirge.
Yeah, again, you really ought to preserve Dirge because he might clutch some wins for you, and that was one of the times where Dirge actually came in handy.
Yep.
So yeah, that was unfortunate. Next up, we have.
I do really like the normalized skill swap though.
That was fun. That was a fun bring. So I like how he brought that. You see a lot of that in BH as well, but not for me. Whatever. Next up, we have Kamove Chaos. We have TTT Tech beating Akira 153. First off, TTT missing off the Stone Axe at the beginning was pretty unfortunate. Ended up getting O-Code to Conkelder's Bolt Strike. Akira had the advantage by that point. Then he followed it up nicely with Halucha failing to kill the Archaludon due to stamina, and dying to Alakazam's Psychic. And Raging Bolt also died to Mega Latias's Thunder Cage. But then the Ogerpon comes in. The Ogerpon comes in and it just swept everything in Akira's team, setting up with one Dragon Dance against the Moonblast attempt and then hitting the Precipice Blades on pretty much everything on Akira's side. Bitterblading the rest of Akira's Mons for TTT Tech to win. It was just short, it was simple. It was Ogerpon.
Yep, pretty much.
Alright, next up. A game you didn't think it would turn out to be this well thought out, I guess, but from the other side, if that makes any sense. National Deck Same 6, we got Cyril losing to Flugel. What do you think of that?
I'm happy.
I'm also happy, but I'm also kind of annoyed because Cyril brought some not very good sets.
Flugo brought an interesting vanilla set, but I like it.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Cyril's sets, but Flugel's I thought was much more, dynamic and was better utilized, especially for this one. First off,
it was definitely dynamic, yes.
First off, the Trick Room Jellicent and Cradley's Rock Blast was easy enough to kill off the Vanillix.
Yeah, that was odd to me. Why would you let that die so easily?
I guess it was expecting, maybe it's gonna set up with something, but no.
Also, that Cradley was loaded dice, I think.
Flugels? Yeah, I'd expect that because his Rock Blast did do 2 to 5 hit turns a lot with Rock Blast.
No, never mind. It couldn't have been. It only hit. Wait.
Oh, twice?
No, it is. It is.
It is?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it must be. Sorry, it's just the double Cradleys on the screen confused me a little, and I was seeing Cyril's hit twice.
Cyril's did hit twice because it was lefties. But credit to Cyril, he might have had the advantage towards the middle of this game, as Amnesia playing and Toxic Strategy really put the pressure against.
Did you mention that Flugo lost his Executor after missing a Leaf Storm?
I was gonna get to that because the Cradley was toxic styling some of Flugel's mons, including this Executor who missed a Leaf Storm with Life Orb.
It was Life Orb too. It was and probably minimum speed because it was
faster
it
on
was
the Trick
going
Room.
first. Trick Room, yeah.
Yeah, faster in the Trick Room, man. But also, like, the fact that, Cyril's Cradily had amnesia boosted at that point, so I don't know how much it would do.
I understand why amnesia would work here, because there are two special attacking ice types on the opposite side.
Two special attacking ice? I thought three. Oh, wait. You mean... I thought Jellicent was an ice type. Lol. Yeah.
I was about to ask if you were thinking Avalug was a special attacker.
No, I was thinking Jellicent was the other ice type. Excuse me. Alright, go on.
I was just saying that makes sense because of the two special attacking ice types. And I guess it also makes sense against Executor, too.
It does, and it's very effective in that regard. The things started to turn for Flugel after he managed to toxic the Cradily. And then you mentioned Flugel being interesting sets. I think that Vanillux was one of them, being Scarfed. Oh no,
yeah, Scarf makes sense here. Yeah, Scarf Toxic is a little unexpected. The first 3 times it came out, it was only using Toxic.
It's interesting. I mean, it is. I mean, it can get off free Toxics. Well, why not? Why not abuse the? Why not take advantage of that boosting speed that you got by locking into Toxic? You know?
Yeah.
It's not like it's gonna get threatened by not being poisoned.
Yeah, there's a lot of Toxic here. Like let's see. I think at least 3 of Cyril's Mons were running Toxic. And that's just from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he is very Toxic happy, Cyril. But yeah, that Scarf Flash Cannon definitely helped him in the long run. Flugels, I mean, like the Executor died, and then the Ninetales died due to the Scarf Flash Cannon. And by the end of it, it was just Avalug and Ninetales carrying it for Flugel as the Mountain Gale really knocked out Cradily, and then the Hidden Power... What was it? Ground fighting? I don't know. But it knocked out Avalug.
I find it strange how Cyril didn't just go, into Cradily to deal with the flash cannoning Vanillux. I mean, yeah. Clearly you've got some special defense investment, and flash cannon isn't a stab move. You're not gonna take that much from it.
Also, Cradily is just naturally special bulky, so it's safe to switch it in at that point.
Yeah, instead he let his Ninetales die, and I guess he didn't know it was Scarf. But still.
Yeah. That's no excuse. Anyway, Flugel won. Congrats. Alright. Next up, we have the best... I really need to stop saying that. Bring 12, pick 6, shared power Ranbats game between Miss Crisis and what was once Irpachusa, now turned into Don Bork.
And this wasn't close.
This really wasn't close. Because Don Bork immediately made up his matchup hard. Because Malamar's Contrary affected Venomoth's Quiver Dance strat. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I think it's clear bro ain't used to playing this.
I guess so. Politoad got off an easy kill from that. Honchkrow then picked up a kill against Barraskewda. But then Moxie, again, because of Contrary, Moxie didn't do the thing that it's supposed to do, and instead lowered the attack. Superior then took advantage. Here's the good Contrary user right here. This is how you take advantage of Contrary. It glared.
Oh god, I just realized that Miss Crisis had a Dragougi and a Superior. Oh god, contrary Dragalgy.
Contrary Dragalgy.
Oh god, adaptability superior!
I think that was the intent, PokeArt. I think that was the intent of that team.
Well, pardon me, I was a little too focused on Swift Swim Drizzle.
Swift Swim Drizzle, yes. Also a kind of a dangerous combination there. Yeah. Shaman then cleaned up the endgame with Air Slash to beat Honchkrow, Leech Seed to beat Landorus. Yes, there was a miss from the Leaf Storm from the Sucker Punch, from the Superior here, but...
Oh yeah, something I don't get. Why did Don Borg switch out on turn 13? He could have just killed the Politoed right then and there.
Guess he wanted to kill it with something else, I guess.
Was he not aware he outsped it?
Nope. Nope. Not at all. Anyway, I guess he just wanted the free kill. Anyway, yeah. That was game 1. Game 2, Pikachu was an early menace in this game. Volt tackling to beat the Cricketune, and then doing heavy damage to the Uxie, who crit the knockoff in return. Plus it died.
It's so funny how whenever there's a Cricketune, it always comes.
It always what?
Whenever there's a Cricketune, it always comes.
Because, PokeHeart, you don't expect the power of Cricketune? Bleeding with Cricketune?
Well, I mean, I understand it, but still.
Anyway, yeah,
there was another web setter there, you know.
Yeah, the other one.
Leave Annie.
Yes. I had to pause there. I'm like, what? She's talking about? Yeah. All right. Spectrier, MVP. Outpacing Moltres Galar by dodging the Hurricane, and despite the Terra disadvantage with Terra Fairy Spectrier going up against Terra Steel Moltres, the Draining Kiss Shadow Ball was enough to kill it, and then, after missing the Will-O-Wisp against the Snorlax, Draining Kiss critical hit O-Code the Snorlax, fully restoring back his HP and boosting up that Grimnay so much more. And of course, O-Coing the Zacian and the Articuno before dying to the Weavile. Before Primarina knocked it out with Moonblast. So yeah, that was just Horse being good in webs.
But like, no, Don Bork just played this so freaking badly because like, you had a Weavile the entire time. It was Boots. You outsped the Spectre the entire time.
Yeah,
and you didn't do anything.
I mean, I guess even with the Terra Fairy.
Bring it out sooner.
If only you brought it out sooner, you would have probably like.
If only you brought it out like maybe as soon as I don't know, as soon as Moltres died, maybe.
Before he Terra'd, yeah.
Or maybe you send out Zacian first and then do that? Like what? What are you doing?
What are you doing, indeed? But yeah, there were so many chances that he could have maybe switched in Weavile to mitigate that Spectre, but I guess he didn't take advantage because he was gonna Terra Fairy.
No. I'm talking about after a Terra Fairied.
Oh, then that makes more sense. Alright. Gen 9 Mystery OU. We have Starreal beating Mate. Our fears were quietly mitigated by this game.
See, Minkoid, this is a proper stall team here, okay?
Don't. She's foreshadowing just something that I truly hate. So yeah, this is a proper stall team, which I am jealous of. But
I bet you are.
Mate did have some bad luck early on with the Garchomp against the Dondozo. missing with the scale shot and then getting avalanched in return. The kill was there.
Would scale shot have done very much?
Not really, no. It was unaware too, so Dondozo was heavily.
Exactly.
Exactly,
it's unaware. That ain't doing crap.
Yeah, getting the speed
not
down.
Matter. Yeah. It would have been a bit lower in terms of health after the fact, but I don't think that mattered very much.
I don't think that mattered either. Anyway, yeah, Stario just kind of just walled and stalled and continued to pressurize Mate in this one, tanking Clefable tanking Kiram's icicle spears just enough to kill it with Moonblast. He was living on the bare minimum of 3 HP. Gliscor knocking off Primarina's Assault Vest for the kill there. Greninja losing the Life Orb, losing 2 Life Orb recoil against the Blissey, who really tanked its Dark Pulse attacks. It was really stalling that one very well. And then the end game, we saw Iron Valiant tank the Alamomosa's flip turn, preventing the Destiny Bond from even happening. Stariel was fully ready. Oh no, Mate was fully ready to sack the Iron Valiant to take out the Alamomola with Destiny Bond. But because it lived the flip turn.
Whoopsies!
He wasn't able to do that, allowing Stariel to just switch into Breloom, who leech stalled to kill Iron Valiant, and then Slowking did Side Shock, which Breloom tanked, even Terra Poisoning, to beat it with Seed Bomb.
Yeah, that's a bulky Breloom.
It's a very bulky Breloom. I didn't expect it to tank, even with a weakness. So yeah, that was Stariel beating Mate. It was a interesting experience. Next up, we have Zolaria beating Nicolasi in Gen 3 Ore Coliseum.
Didn't expect that.
Well, this was pretty boom happy. Again, these guys are pretty boom happy. Starting off with game 1, where Metagross early exploded in turn 1. The Zapdos immediately died. And then he crit the Latias with Latias's Icy Wind, giving him kind of a slight advantage. Then Nico just kind of used his last turns effectively. Zolaria locking into Banded Tauros' Earthquake, which proved ineffective against Latios, who then dominated by beating Zolaria's Latias and Tauros, winning that game.
Yep.
So yeah, it was a very, very effective use and really skillfully avoiding Tauros' Earthquake attempts from Banded Tauros. Then game 2, where Zolaria got off to a pretty good start, picking up a kill on Latios with Latios' Dragon Claw. Then later on, double targeted Tauros on turn 5 for that kill, which was very nice. On the final turns, Latias used Latias killed Zapdos, and then used Swagger to allow T-Tar to kill itself by confusion, which was pretty much the only way. Which was one of the ways that Latias had to die. Tyranitar had to die by taking advantage of its confusion. Anything else to say?
Not really.
And then game 3, we got the substitute strat on Zapdos, allowing it
to... wait, I guess I do have something to add.
For what?
I think, if not for that confusion, didn't Nicolasi just win the set right then and there?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Quite the risk. Oh my goodness. Really betting on the 33% chance there. Unless it's higher in Gen 3?
I mean, bro got it, I think. not. I think it's still the same. I don't know. Clarify that
and
for me.
And it hit itself twice at that, so, like, oh my god.
This man got off lucky hitting the confusion.
Nico Lossi was a little too close to just taking it right there.
Yes, 2 50-50 games in a row, indeed. Even though Nico Lossi had to correct and saying that's 75-25, ignoring Swagger's missed chance. Anyway, yeah. Game 3, we had Zalarie employing the substitute strat with Zapdos, allowing it to detect and get off free turns, while killing Latios safely. Meanwhile, Metagross had to carry a Lumberry to shrug off T-Tar's Thunderwave attempt. Or I guess Thunderbolt, when it hit the Thunderbolt on it. Using the Lumberry then there. Zalarie then continued the momentum. Metagross earthquaking to safely...
Wait, did you say Tyranitar's... no, you said Metagross's Lumberry, my bad.
Metagross's Lumberry, yeah. Anyways, Zalarie...
But that was from Latios.
Yeah. Thunderbolt from Latios.
Yes.
Zalarie kept up the momentum. Metagross earthquaking to safely kill Tyranitar, leaving Nico with only Swampert and Tauros to die to Latios' Dragon Claw, winning Zalarie the game. Any other notes?
Not really.
Oh yeah, I gotta mention that Nico also commented in saying, "Gotta respect not going for the boom." Exactly. He was preserving that boom, I guess.
Yeah, he definitely wanted him to go for that boom.
I go for that explosion. But he
That's why he was protecting on like quite a number of turns, because he's like just expecting the boom.
Exactly, like it's really weird with Gen 3 VGC. Like, you're expecting explosion from Metagross and Snorlax almost every time. Next up, we have the Naptex Ubers format. We got Taka beating Glory.
Ha!
I know. And it's attributed to some really bad hacks in the beginning and just one Mon just trumping them all.
What bad hacks are you referring to?
Let's see. Oh yeah, we got Glory being double paralyzed from Giratina's Thunder Wave attempt, as the Yveltal was, susceptible, basically, to Mega Tyranitar's Rock Blast. Also, a Willow...
Well, let's see. The first para didn't matter, as the thing was, just, switching into T-Tar. What was it gonna do to the T-Tar? What? Unless it was planning to, U-turn, then it did matter. And then, and then the second para probably did matter, because I imagine, if anything, he was probably gonna U-turn.
He was gonna U-turn or roost. Something like that.
Yeah, one of those.
Also, turn 13, he missed turn 12, actually. He missed a Will-O-Wisp on the Tyranitar.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
It does. He was also carrying Toxic. Oh yeah, he did carry Toxic and Will-O-Wisp on his Arc Ground. Huh?
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
But yeah, the Groudon. Basically the Mon that trumped them all. Just outperformed in the end game. Eruption actually claimed some kills, like against the Arc Water Ground, and then the Necrozma, and then the...
Specifically Scarf Eruption, yeah.
Yeah, it is Scarf Eruption. It was just able to get some kills there. It was very nice. And then Mega Lucario...
I think it was Scarf anyway.
And Mega Lucario just finished off the rest with Bullet Punch for Mega Lucario, winning for Taka. Game 1. Alright, next up, you have Gen 9 Poke AAA between Actually, wait. LC Mixin Mega. Sorry. LC Mixin Mega.
Oh my god, didn't we discuss that already?
Yeah, we have LC Mixin Mega, where we got Lions who beat Vampire.
I like how we all predicted Lions to win and they won because Vampire was just that bad.
It didn't perform exactly great. He tried to make progress early on, though. Glamet using Memento against Minfu after setting up the hazards. However, switched in his Diglett against an attacking Stunky, which...
No, Mikoi. He used Memento, then sent out Giraffarig.
Oh, right.
Not Shelder!
Why didn't he switch in Shelder right then and there?
Exactly! That's what you're supposed to do! Like, you literally win by turn 3 if you do that!
He sent out Giraffarig, maybe for Minfu, I guess. But, like,
No! Just no!
I don't know.
Why would you send in Giraffarig?
Twin Beam needed to be
and then he
shown.
used Twin Beam when Lions has 2 dark types in the back. Like, seriously, why would you send out Giraffarig when he has 2 dark types in the back?
You wanted to showcase Twin Beam, okay? Because Twin Beam is a rarely used move that not a lot of Pokemon players use.
Oh, and then when Stunky came in, he hard switched Diglett.
Yeah, he hard switches Diglett and just sacked it to Crunch. The losing.
Like, no!
One of your effective wins.
Kill the goddamn giraffe first!
He wanted to preserve the Giraffarig, okay? He wanted to preserve that damn giraffe.
The giraffe ain't doing his shit here!
Well, no, now he switches into Shelder.
Yeah, now, but now he doesn't get free setup.
He doesn't.
He doesn't even set up first. He just serves in. Whoop, he's back out.
He just switches in back to friggin' Sancho. Killed it with Ice Shard, fair enough.
At least that was a decent play.
But
just baiting in just using bait to get the Sandshrew, and then the Chinchou, it Mega Evolves, it's Latias, like, whoopsie daisy.
You just tell the words right off my mouth, okay, Art? Because yes, the Sandshrew came in, the Chinchou came in, Sandshrew tried to Earthquake, not knowing, is Latias like Chinchou, like, common in LC Mix and Mega? I'm betting to assume yes.
No, it's actually not super common.
But it is very good, which... Good job, Lions, for, carrying that. And, yeah, the Ice Shard, the Chinchou got to kill the Sandshrew, and then Shelter comes back out, gets protected by Torchic. And then, he does the thing. He does try to do the Shell Smash sweep. To his credit, he tried to Shell Smash sweep. Mass Shift brought Destiny Bond, though, and beat it.
Prankster Destiny Bond, yep.
That was very nice. Terra Blast was good, but Destiny Bond made it so that the sweeper would die. And then, towards the end, we got Shrootle, who lost to a Sancho to a pretty nasty Earthquake. And then after Giraffarig beat Minfu with the Twin Beam, which you got to do, PokeArt. And then Torchic just came out and just won with Flare Blitz.
Yeah, Lions was in no rush to win.
He took his time and he won.
Actually thought about his moves.
Not mindlessly
Probably
click.
wondered what the hell his opponent was doing.
Not mindlessly click.
Not screwing up the most straightforward hyper offense I may have seen so far from this tier.
We are really digging into it, and we have no remorse When we call out bad players, we call out bad players. That's the nature, okay?
Hey, we're not the only ones saying this kind of stuff. I've seen
worse.
People say worse about this.
Oh, you've seen worse? Let's talk about your set, shall we? We'll talk about the Taboo Typhlosions tying the Limasawa Street Litwicks in what should be a 4-4, but it ended up being a 4-4 because shit happened.
Yes, they needed all that shit to happen to even tie us.
That's right. And now they have a fighting advantage, which spells bad for us.
Don't worry. You just need to win.
But you didn't. You didn't.
And they need to lose.
Yeah, but you didn't. You didn't beat them. We were expecting you to beat them, but you didn't beat them. Goddamn. Alright, first off...
Well, what can I say? Some shit happened.
Well, let's talk about the first non-shitty thing that happened, where Panu got to extend his unbeaten streak, leaving him as the only 3-0 person.
No, this was definitely a shitty thing that happened. It just turned out well this time.
It is a shitty thing now. I just remember the game now, and oh boy, it's a treat.
Yeah, this game is just what the hell happened here?
Yeah, this game, if you take it out of context, you would be like, these are two horrendous players going at it in this one whack-ass tier. And somehow, the one who came off looking worse ended up winning.
Somehow, the one who choked several times actually won.
Let's talk about Panu versus Space Speakers being the only... Panu extending his streak to being the only 3-0 person left in this pool to win his game and extending his one to a 4-0, making him the best record. Fucking Panu.
Yeah, let's see what he personally said about his game. He said something, I recall.
Fucking...
Oh my god, wow, yeah.
My little son.
You see, a lot of my team likes posting like a certain GIF after they win.
Oh no.
They like posting a GIF of some homeless man doing a bunch of fighting poses with a I'd win speech bubble.
Okay.
And Panu said after winning, "No, I'd win because this was hot shit."
And it's true. This game was awful. What the fuck, guys? First off, Space got off to a pretty good start, setting up his Manaphy with Tail Glow. Despite getting paralyzed, OHKOing the Volcanion and the Great Tusk, even after the latter managed to set up rocks at turn 13. What do I mean? Let's see. The Volcanion dies here. Then, the freaking... paralyzed by the Manaphy allowed Panu to get off free rocks. This motherfucker actually got free rocks off.
Yay, free rocks!
And then, that's not even the worst of it. Because this man did another thing that happened, which is really funny. Well, we'll talk... Oh, yeah, this one.
Oh, wait, I just realized why Space lost.
Oh, no.
Look at turn 11.
Turn 11?
Yeah. In chat.
Space F. Oh! Because he was paralyzed from the...
No, look at turn 11 chat.
You said F. I see
what?
It. Oh no, go Space. Oh, Yoko came on.
Yeah, what'd you think I meant?
Oh.
He said go Space, that's why he lost.
Because Yoko is always the harbinger of death and taxes.
What?
Yes. Yes, I will say that. And I will not do it. And I will not elaborate on that.
Anyway, what turn were you on talking about?
Anyway, turn 15, I was gonna say, because, again, some shit happened where Space got to rapid spin off rocks, right? But then Corviknight had to carry Flame Body.
Yep.
And he said,
I find it very funny how this turned out, because the reason Panu ran Flame Body was not for this specific reason, but it worked out anyway.
Which is really funny. Again, it was just really funny. And then,
would you like to know what his actual reason for running it was?
What is it for?
According to him, Space is someone who really likes pivots, like runs U-turn on a lot of stuff.
Okay.
So the idea was out of all the pivoting, out of all the U-turning, surely we'd get some burns from Flame Body.
Yeah.
And well,
one.
this is the one time Space didn't bring a single Mon with U-turn.
I got one.
He didn't bring any.
Oh, he didn't bring anything, but he did rapid spin, and you know what? He called it.
He got the burn.
He still got the burn anyway. Again, motherfucker is lucky. The Grimmsnarl then died after only getting up a reflect. And then it comes the problem. This motherfucker right here, switched in Keldeo against...
You turned out and switched in Keldeo, yes.
He switched in Keldeo against a pretty much boosted-ass Ceruledge, who has weak armor. And then...
well, it was only boosted in terms of speed, but it had Life Orb, so it was hitting pretty hella hard.
It hit hella hard, and it switched into Poltergeist, which Panu definitely pointed out in his chat, saying that, that was a dumb play. He's right.
Wait, I'm done. Dumb, yes. He lost his Keldeo, and then it looked very bad.
And it looked worse for him, because turn 23, where Corviknight took huge damage from the Bitter Blade once again, and Brave Bird wasn't killing. He's like, why isn't killing?
Yeah, he kind of just killed his own Corviknight with recoil, and he's like, wait, I'm super dumb. Hello, what am I doing?
Yes, he definitely has lost brain. He definitely has lost brain cells by that point. But credit to Panu, his brain cells came back because his low kicks put him back in, and actually became the MVP of this one, saving his ass by beating Ceruledge via the silver power boosted first impression. And
I was so scared when he hard switched in low kicks into the Ceruledge and then used first impression, but then it ended up killing, and all was well.
All was well. All was well, Pokeheart.
And then he sucker punches the iron boulder, and it dies. And I'm like, oh, we win.
You win. That was the shit.
Actually, once the Ceruledge died, I was like,
yeah, you were confident.
Did we win?
Yes, I would be confident in you winning at that point.
Because all we would need to do is just first impression both of the Mons remaining, and then we'd be fine.
Yeah.
That's not what he did, but we won.
You won. That was the shittiest way to win, but it was a win nonetheless. He owned you.
Yeah, low kicks was an amazing bring. Oh my god.
It was the clutch bring, and it ended up
also
for the win.
I just realized it's silver powder.
It is. I mentioned it. It was a boosted silver power, so U-turn and first impression would have done more.
Yeah, wow. No wonder first impression killed from that range. Jesus Christ, this thing's a monster.
Should be credit to Ban Poke Council if you're listening. Well, they already banned Keldeo and Weavile, so yeah.
Yep, those just got banned.
Yeah, you already banned Keldeo, you've already banned Weavile. Why not add in low kicks just for good measure? Alright, next up, Gen 9 Camove Chaos, where we got Advatu, the Dragon Master, beat Euphanos. Bruh.
I apologize.
Well, this game was pretty bad. It was really, really bad. For the last game in the set, this week ended off in the most horrible, horrible way. You see, Euphanos had a good start, tricking Kirim with Choice Band, using Z-Haze Cresselia to heal off some of the damage.
Oh, you know me, Koi, I think this is the one game I probably haven't seen all of because I joined after it had already started, and I didn't want to rewatch that.
Because you know who won.
Euphanos had and I know start. How long it took too.
Well, Euphanos had a good start. Again, the choice band trick was good. Z-Haze Cresselia put it onto great effect. It was great. Burning the Toxapex with Scald, okay. And then paralyzing Colossal with Combat Torque, setting up with Latias Mega's Calm Mind. That was all fine and good. Then, problems started arising when Slowking managed to steal Latias' boost with Spectral Thief to beat Hoopa with Moonblast. And then lost Cresselia to the Magical Torque Kyurem. Uh-oh, indeed. And then turn 48. Then turn 48 is where things got really crappy. The Pyro Ball miss from the Ogre Pawn. Tidy boost was up. He was going to try to maybe do some good damage on it, but no. Didn't even get that opportunity because Pyro Ball fucking missed. And yeah, the only way it would have done some damage. It was a friggin' miss, and it gotta happen. And Advita took advantage of that by Spectral Thief. And then Advita Slowking managed to poison Youths with Mortal Spin, and then crit Moonblast it, allowing it to kill it safely and continue the momentum. Oh boy. And yeah, the ending then saw Youth try to Mega Stall the rest with the Mega Latias, but Slowking, being the Slowking that it is and carrying Spectral Thief, managed to steal the boosts, beat it with Moonblast, win the game, and I cry.
I cried too. It's okay.
It was a bad game, and yeah. Good win for Dragon Master, I guess.
We shouldn't have replaced Precipice Blades.
Precipice Blades? Yeah. You even commented on that one, saying that, Precipice Blades.
It was on the Hoopa. We originally had that on Hoopa.
And if you had used it on the frickin' Slowking, it would have been a mega dead Slowking, and you wouldn't have such a problem with it.
We didn't have it for the game. We replaced it.
Yeah, it would have been a mega dead Slowking if you would have carried it, PokeArt. Listen to your builds.
I'm not the one who does anything in that tier.
But you should have checked it. You should have checked it just to make sure.
Yeah, I literally... Well, why would I know? Why would I know anything? I don't know anything about this tier. I'm not the one who's managing this tier.
You are managing this team.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I actively engage with every tier because I don't know.
Say that.
I don't know half of these.
Don't say that. You might ruin your chances of being manager again, woman.
You don't need to know every tier to manage. You just gotta keep the team in order. Help when you can. Listen to your players. Create a good environment. You don't need to actively know these tiers super well.
Okay, fine. Still,
I've literally never actively known any of these tiers super well when I've managed.
This is going to your co-manager, by the way. This is talking about your co-man as well, which is really funny in hindsight. All right.
But yeah, he knows these tiers better than I do, definitely.
Alright, speaking of tiers that you guys would know, and you actually know, PokeArt, is that Same 6, National Deck Same 6 tier, where Dreepy managed to beat Lechen.
Yep.
And it was...
Just barely.
A close game, yeah. It was a very close game. Where things happened, and the bonds you brought were all ZU. I swear, if there was something higher than PU here, I'm gonna flip.
What do you mean, is there something higher than PU here? Wait, actually, let me check this, actually. You've got me curious.
Everything is PU and ZU, Pokehard. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm gonna bet everything is PU and ZU here.
We'll see about that. Let's see. Let me look. Here's ZU, actually.
Wow, even higher than PU. I should have raised the stakes on that one statement, I guess. All right. So Lechen netted the first kill on Dreepy, him knocking out Beautifly with Flamethrower, setting up Reflect with Farigiraf in the process. Was nice. Lechen then tried...
Yeah, that was a Scarf Scoville, and I could tell.
Then
that was actually one of the mons I was afraid of, because if we were to set up Sun, he would have the faster Scoville.
Yeah.
And yes, we did have Sun.
You brought Sunny Day?
Yeah, do you want to see the team?
Oh, yeah, show me on Discord.
Of course, we'll do.
But yeah, the Chen tried to set up Reflect and Light Screen as Dreepy, and then used Trick Room to kill Farigiraf pretty safely, allowing Scovillain to then kill Dreepies with Fire Blast, but got nozzled by Dedenne in the process. So your speed was mitigated. Well, Legend's Scovillain's mitigated really well there.
Okay, I sent you the team.
Oh, okay. Oh, your Dedenne set's actually pretty good. That's why
his Dedenne set was... Make quiet, hear myself.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Better?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. What I was saying?
His Dedenne set was really interesting, because I didn't think of that at all.
Yeah,
what I had thought of personally is probably a bit closer to what Lechen had.
Yeah, this is what.
And
this
no,
is what I've
it didn't involve utilizing cheat pouch. It was the idea I personally had was lefties, parabolic charge, toxic, sub, protect.
Okay. But
with, of course, max HP.
Max HP and max defenses, I would guess. But yeah,
well, no, max HP, max speed.
All right. But yeah, this Dedenne set's actually very interesting. So is that Farigiraf, actually. Wow, okay. Huh. Scovillain's also pretty interesting, and yeah, the Toucanon, very much expected after the events of this game. So yeah, Scovillain's got to kill Dreepy. Scovillain with ease at that point. Got nuzzled in the process by Dedenne, which was good.
Which was Assault Vest, so it could take anything this thing threw at it quite well.
It's a Scovillain, which is very nice. And then Dreepy sealed the deal with the Scarf Toucanon, which picked up the victory. And basically everything in Lechen's side was weak to rock, so what did Dreepy do? Just use Rock Blast. Just use Rock Blast over and over.
Also, I like how, let's see, days before the game actually happened, wait, let's see, when did the game happen?
It was on a Sunday in my end.
Okay, hold up. Woo. I said that Scarf 2 Cannon has the potential to be a great cleaner.
And Dreepy was like, you sent me this.
Dreepy highlighted my message. Dreepy, replied to the message just to show it's there after winning by cleaning with Scarf 2 Cannon.
And he did. He did end up cleaning with Scarf 2 Cannon because the remaining mons on Legend side were weak to rock, and so it was sealed to be dealed.
Yeah, though at the time, I was saying Webs plus Scarf 2 Cannon would clean, because I feel like there was, a little bit of a scare for, Scarf Scovillain and stuff. That outsped, obviously, and that happened to be what Legend actually brought.
Yeah, which is good. And definitely utilized the better of the two. Alright.
I recall Legend saying that once he lost the speed tie, it was over. But let me see if that's quite true.
Once he lost the speed tie?
No. That's probably not true, because, the opposing 2 Cannon had its attack lowered. So, I don't think there was any guarantee. I don't know if Rock Blast was gonna kill, even if it won that speed tie,
It's definitely going to do some heavy damage, but I don't necessarily. I think necessarily it would get the kill at that point. So.
And even if it doesn't, actually, I wonder if Dreepy's 2 Cannon would have killed without 2 crits.
It might have, yes.
I think it probably would have.
Well, 2 Cannon's got that big bulky attack, so and these mons aren't exactly known for their bulk.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this would have been much easier if that was the case. Alright.
So, yeah, I think this was probably won regardless of who won the speed tie.
Yeah, you made your case
because
there.
Scovillain was parried. Nothing you can do about that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because there's nothing you can do, and that's what basically it came down to. Alright, next up we have the best of 12. I really need to stop saying that. I am just so used to saying best of 12 whenever I see BO. Anyway, wow, hilarious.
Whenever you see body odor?
Don't bring it up. Next up, we have the Bring 12 Pick 6 shared power random battle between Beta Thunder and MG, which Beta Thunder actually won. What the fuck, MG?
Yeah.
What the fuck,
MG did not play, MG didn't play the first game very well. He brought RHL Compulse plus, Protosynthesis, but, wasn't able to utilize it at all.
Yeah, well, I think the stronger start personally is for Beta Thunder, who Zacian, with the Zacian bringing the Iron Treads to Sash level, Latias killing the Flamigo with Psyshock after it tanked its Brave Bird attempt. Then Comfey lost to Vaporeon after both were +6 by a combination of Wish Stalling and Crit Kill with Scald.
Oh yeah, MG was praying for crits, but never got one.
He never got one on his own, so he got critted in return, which was really, really bad.
What? No, he didn't.
Actually, no, it wasn't that bad. It was he was on the range of being killed by that point, but nah, he was
Mikoi, I don't think he got crit in this game. Did he?
What? What do you mean?
What crit are you talking about?
It was the crit on turn... Oh, come on, display it. Okay, turn 31. That Scald crit ended up killing the Comfey.
Oh, I didn't even realize that was a crit because that didn't matter at all.
Even if it did, it was still highlighted as a crit. Anyway, the Scrafty then came next and was basically just being a bitch to Terra Fairy Gouging Fire. D-Dance Boost Heat Crash didn't do jack because he was setting up with Bulk Up, which is nice, and then Drain Punch, even though it was a resisted, managed to kill the Gouging Fire, leaving Zacian to kill Hydreigon at the end because of the Terra fighting close combat.
Yeah, we could have played this better, but we didn't have a ton of options to deal with certain things either.
Yes, and it ended up being very bad at first, but then things didn't really resolve better for game 2, huh?
Yeah, because this guy got lucky as shit.
Lucky as shit indeed. Well, game 2 started off with Raging Bolt. It was setting up nicely with the Calm Mind. Dragon Pulse was dealing good damage against the other side. But then, turn 15 hit. Turn 15 saw the Glaceon, ended up crit with Freeze Dry. Beta Thunder got really lucky at that first point. And then we saw...
Like, sure, the crit we just got on that Skarmory, that's nice and all. Now why does the Glaceon just have to crit us? Like, we've been fishing for crits all last game, and now he gets one just like that, and it's so crucial.
That is anger-inducing. I get that it's anger-inducing, but still, it was a thing. It was a thing that happened, it was definitely bad. And then Meowstic, of course, Beta Thunder's Meowstic, getting pretty good nasty coverage right there. Nasty plotting against the Porygon Z, Psy-shocking to kill the Revavroom, even tanking the Cyclizar's Rapid Spin attempt to kill it with Alluring Voice.
I have to know, was that a roll? Oh wait, yeah, it was. It was a roll. I remember MG said 31% chance to kill.
Oh no! Yeah, that was bad. But then that didn't even end off. That didn't even end it off there. Because the Porygon 2 then tried Shadow Balling the Terra Fighting Spectrier, right? It got the special defense drop. Turn 35. The Porygon 2 got the Shadow Ball. It did the thing, and its special defense dropped Spectrier. And then...
What Terra Fighting Spectrier are you talking about,
Terra Fighting Porygon 2, I mean.
There you go.
The Terra Fighting Porygon 2 ended up doing the Spectrier Nasty plot. It hit the Shadow Ball, and boom! It used Competitive. Competitive activated, which ended up being kind of a bitch to you, because it ended up killing Palkia, and then killed Porygon with an Oko, and won the game.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we won, if not for that. And you know, like MG said, the worst part is Beta Thunder didn't even realize that.
Yeah, he said oh. He said oh on the final turn.
He didn't even realize the competitive boost happened. He thought he lost.
Because of the Palkia?
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean he won? Oh no, what do you mean he lost?
I didn't say he lost.
He would have lost, I mean.
I said he thought he lost.
What? What do you mean?
Did I not just explain it?
Oh, I guess the Spectre competitive boost. Okay.
He didn't realize he had that.
Okay. That just goes to show you how terrible this game went for MG and how well it went for Beta Thunder.
Yeah, the crit, the surviving the roll, but I guess that could be attributed to misplaying in a sense because he didn't go for the guaranteed kill, in which he would have just completely and utterly won if he did, because Beta Thunder never terra'd.
Right. And so Beta Thunder ended up winning, and that's all she wrote. Alright, Gen 9 Mystery OU. We got Sasha, who actually won something against Tempo. Congratulations, PokeArt. you finally get to rest easy because the rest of the games went downhill from there. Tempo did have a pretty strong start near the beginning, beating Halucha with Terra Fairy's Dragonite's Terra Blast after Smeargle got to paralyze it, nuzzling it completely, and then a full para allowed it to set up Dragon Dance and kill it with Terra Blast. Sasha then turned it around with Manaphy, OHKOing Darkrai after a Tail Glow boost, managing to put Zamazenta to 1 HP with a luring voice, allowing Kyurem to Scale Shot kill it after Zamazenta roared it out. And then Goldango managed to finish off the Terra Fairy Dragonite with Make It Rain. Zamazenta got to kill the King Gambit with Body Press, even dodging Deoxys' Psycho Boost at the end to win it, to crunch it win. Any other thoughts?
Well, the Psycho Boost miss, I don't think it mattered by that point.
No, it did not. I don't think I really want to say Zamazenta would have still lived that, but hey.
No, Mikoi, it was Life Orb Deoxys. It would have just died to Life Orb Recoil if it hit.
Oh, you're right.
Not to mention we had a full health Manaphy in the back, and you know how Psycho Boost works.
Yes, I'm aware.
This was a solidly won game by Sasha.
And then the rest only goes downhill from here. For next up, we have Gen 3 Ore Coliseum, where the Guild lost to Furlong. That sound you hear is the sound of a woman in distress. First off, Game 1. Guild had a pretty good start. Latias' Psychic was enough to deal good damage against the Hariyama, and got a crit Hydro Pump OHKO to kill Furlong's Snorlax. So you had luck on your side too, woman.
For once.
Once. Furlong then turned it around, starting off with a crit Psychic on Raikou with Latias. Metagross then avoided Gengar's Hypnosis attempt by activating the Lumberry, OHKOing it with Meteor Mash. And then it and Zapdos managed to get a final OHKO kill on the Ludicolo and the Hariyama, winning the game for Furlong.
The Hydro Pump missed the Metagross. Why did it have to miss? We could have just won if it hit.
The Hydro Pump, yeah. It was on rain too, so it would have been easier for you to win at that point. And then
also, I get Hypnosis was all you could really do there, but well, why did he do it? The Metagross is Lumberry. Why'd he Hypnosis it?
I know. Did he not see that it was open team preview? Like, Lumberry is active, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, Anyway, that was just a minor thing because he brought it back in Game 2. First off, the double Oko. Metagross Okoing Gengar once again with the Meteor Mash. Ludicolo actually didn't miss and actually got to hit Hydro Pump and kill Metagross.
And that just goes to show, if it hits, it kills. Meaning we won Game 1 if it hit.
But
we've been getting a little too screwed by all these Hydro Pump misses lately.
Don't bring Hydro Pump. I would bring Hydro Pump. Anyway, yeah. Surf would have honestly been better because, again, Surf
doesn't that hit everything?
Again, this is Gen 3.
Oh, yeah.
This is Gen 3. I guess the lower power. But, again, double targets the freaking opposing side. Why aren't people bringing Surf? Yeah, Guilt then followed it up by double targeting the Snorlax for that kill. Raikou then set up Calm Mind a bit more, Okoing Zapdos with Thunder, and beat Latias with Crunch. So much better game there for Guilt in Game 2.
Yes, the Guild is such a player who's really good at adapting. But,
you want to say that after Game 3?
That doesn't really go for Game 3.
Game 3 was bad for Guild. He was having a good start, though. He managed to kill Zapdos with a Hydro Pump, and Gengar got to hit the Latias with Hypnosis. However, this man made a bold choice. He exploded right around turn 5, I believe. Yeah, turn 5. Yeah, turn 5. Gengar used Explosion, killing the Latias, sure, but also killed his Ludicolo.
Mind you, it killed a sleeping Latias.
Yes, but why did this man not protect his Ludicolo, instead opting to go for a Hydro Pump on the Lax?
He didn't have Protect.
Oh, that's right, he didn't have Protect.
Nikoi, come on, it's open team sheets. You can see what the Ludicolo has.
The open team sheet argument just came back to me. Hilarious. Alright, it seemed Guild had the advantage, though, at the end. Tauros failed to kill the Raikou. Latias got to set up the Reflect. But the Snorlax, who tanked most of Raikou's hits, most of the Dragon Claw attempts, managed to avoid the Thunder to beat Raikou, and then, towards the end, he got to crit through Latias's Reflect and hit it with Return to win the game.
God.
You could have won.
Yes, we could have. Although, Boom was not good there.
Yeah, the boom play was definitely bad, but like the crit made it worse in hindsight. Anyway, yeah.
And the Thunder miss.
The Thunder miss too. Again, don't rely on Thunder with no rain. Anyway, next up we have another National Dex Ubers minus obtainable forms. Concept beating Bombsican. Well,
this is another game I didn't care to revisit and watch fully.
Oh, but then I did. I watched it twice, and I still think this was good for concept. Good for concept. I will say this. Bob tried to employ early strats in the beginning, trapping the Groudon with Wobbuffet and encoring it to using Stealth Rock.
Why couldn't he just knock off turn 1 and kill the Calyrex? That would have been so nice. That would have been so silly, so fun.
Yeah, I guess he wanted to preserve it. No,
he wanted to set something up, I guess, but like you don't need to you don't need to set anything up that turn, especially if you're just gonna go into, Cramorant.
Well, he did. And he did get to Cramorant. But, again, I was going to say the encore play onto using Stealth Rock ended up magic bouncing, oppose the opposing side, and Mega DNC magic bounce it back against Concept. And then used Meteor Beam Power Herb to beat Arcus Fairy with Moonblast. That was nice. Bob continued the momentum haphazardly, letting Geomancy Xerneas go wild and then switching to Cramorant to sack it, but Gulp Missile ended up working favors for him, paralyzing it, leaving Koraidon to beat it with Flare Blitz. However, things picked up for Concept shortly thereafter, him whirlwinding Wobbuffet as a Destiny Bond to preserve the Ho-Oh, who...
Yeah, we were doing fine, but,
the Ho-Oh.
Okay, Whirlwind plus Roar was really bad for us.
Yes, and Ho-Oh was just a general threat to you guys. I feel like Bob really struggled against that Ho-Oh.
I feel like we could have saved Diancie
for this. For Ho-Oh, especially.
Possibly, but it was also a little unexpected that Ho-Oh whirlwinded the Wobbuffet when it Destiny bonded, and
yeah,
that was our last chance of taking it out, I think.
And unfortunately, Bob had to struggle with that one. Let his Cyclizar get toxic, burned the Koraidon with Sacred Fire, killed it later, and after it killed Rayquaza with the Scale Shot. And then Concept just had the stronger endgame by that point. Groudon was able to beat Cyclizar after a hard switch with Precipice Blades on turn 31, and then playing against Xerneas' Rest Talk Sleep Strats to beat it with Precipice Blades, basically winning Concept the game. He was left with just the Ho-Oh and the Groudon to fight.
Oh yeah, wait, never mind. I'm actually just kind of rewatching everything right now. Forgot that the Koraidon got burned, but that didn't matter. It had Lumberry. But let's see. Thing is, Bob could have very well won on turn 25 if Scale Shot hit a bit more.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate.
It only hit twice. We needed it to hit 5 times to kill Ho-Oh, I think.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate.
Getting it low might have been enough, 4 times could have been okay.
Yeah, because Cyclizar or Xerneas would have...
to hit more.
Yeah, because Cyclizar or Xerneas would have definitely got the kill off if Koraidon couldn't do it with Scale Shot.
If it hit 5 times, we won.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah. I agree. The fact that it only hit twice was like, oh, okay, that's bad.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, good win for Concept. Again, the Ho-Oh was really tough. Alright, and then we get to LC Mix and Mega, where Nashrock lost to Zastra.
This is sort of like the Panu game.
But
with less chokes.
Less chokes and actually things going in your favor and doing well, I guess. Do you want to call it that?
Well, Nashrock once again brought a team that just straight up loses to one particular Mon.
Let's see here. You got Chinchou, you got Sandshrew, you got a Glimmet, and you got Vullaby, and you got Drifloon, and a Diglett.
I have to wonder, did he think Drifloon was his answer to Arrokuda?
Maybe.
Because It seems they were both convinced that was the case.
Maybe.
But no, that was just Zastra playing a little less than ideal by forgetting Aracuda is scrappy.
Aracuda, it's not very good. But still, he brought it, though. Yeah.
What?
He still brought it. What
do you mean Aracuda's not very good at 6-0s this team?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant something else. Anyway, yeah, turn 3, we saw the Diglett trying to EQ the Chinchou. Again, the Latias side really, is the scourge for these LCM&M players here. Giving it the Levitate and getting to Oko it in return with Scald. Then Axu tried to set up early with the sweep with the Dragon Dance Scale Shot. However, it only got to hit Drifloon 3 times with Scale Shot before it died to its Weather Ball. And then Zastra just kind of finished off strong. Stunky beating Central with Temper Flare and Poison Jabbing the Vullaby before the forfeit.
You know, this is another instance of Scale Shot hitting not enough times to instantly win.
Your dragon types are useless, Pokeart.
But yeah,
Bring loaded dice. Bring loaded dice, Axu, next time, please.
You see, Aracuda just kind of 6-0'd Nashrock's team because you see this thing he brought, this fire ghost Drifloon with Desolate Land. You think that's a perfect counter. That's a perfect counter, right?
What did he bring?
Aracuda's scrappy. It doesn't care about ghost types.
Well, alright. Return if I don't.
It just close combats the thing and it's dead. But Zastra forgot that.
I guess, yeah. Alright.
He forgot that and still won. In fact, Nashrock seemed to forget that too.
I mean, it was the perfect counter after all.
Supposedly. No, bro, you don't play this tier.
Yo, that is a hard throw, man. That is a throw shade I didn't expect. Alright. Next up.
Oh, you should have been seeing how much Yoru's been shading on Nashrock, because, holy crap.
I have seen how Yoru shades Nashrock. He showed it to me, and good God, is he unhinged. Alright. Anyway, that's all.
Did you see the end of the replay?
No, I didn't.
In the chat.
I did not. Was it something bad?
Take a look.
I'm gonna guess it's something bad. Blay, I'm going to personally beat you next week. It will be fun. Your ass will get kicked.
Also, Zastra being like, wait, I forgot about Scrappy. LMAO. Damn.
Yeah. Don't forget your Kangaskhanite Aracuda, guys.
What?
Oh, I was thinking of... Lopunite. What am I thinking? Lopunite.
Yes. Parental Bond Aracuda. My favorite.
I tuned moves forward, okay? I was thinking of normal Kangaskhan, sorry. Anyway, next up, I don't want to relive. Well, you have games that you don't want to relive. This is a whole series I don't want to relive. It's friggin' the Snoms beating our fucking asses 6-2.
Well, what would you expect? It's the Snoms.
I led a Snoms team twice. You were there.
Yeah.
And we got ass kicked by a Snom. That's the most...
Well, yeah, Mikoi, these are the upgraded Snoms. These are the better Snoms.
Fuck off, dude. Alright, first...
Hey, I ain't kidding. The moment I saw these guys sign up to manage, I was scared of them.
The facts are even worse than your insults, Pokeart. You gotta remember that. The facts hurt worse. First off, we got Poke Ralphna beating Velcroc. Oh boy, this game went south really, really fast.
I mean, so did your entire team's competition.
Shut up.
Their season, I meant. So your entire season.
Moltres made itself known, and how fitting that it's named after me. I am the Flaming Moltres. I am the Flaming Moltres, and I've come to ruin our own team, man. The Moltres absolutely ass blasted Velcroc because it burned Landorus after a flame body. Water absorb made it resist Ogerpon's attacks. It was really only Corviknight that walled it with Big Body, but still, holy shit, this Moltres was annoying.
You gotta say the Flaming Moltres speech, McCoy.
I don't want. I have to now because the team basically lost to it after it was sent out. They also managed to beat Weavile after the beat up Oko. Failed to kill it, and then yeah. The rest of the game was just Moltres tanking Cinderace's Flare Blitz attempts and roosting it off in return. Mamoswine getting to kill Jirachi with Earthquake on turn 37. Regieleki critting Cinderace with Volt Switch, burning Ogerpon with Scorching Sands. Basically won.
I'm surprised the Corviknight survived.
It did, yeah.
Even if very briefly.
The scare? You mean the scare of the Thunderbolt? Yeah.
No, I was just referring to taking the Flare Blitz from the Cinderace.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. That thing was bulked up for a reason, I guess. Yeah. Overall, Moltres was a problem. I am the Flaming Moltres.
You don't know the Flaming Moltres speech, do you? I am the flame that burns brightest, a flame that lights the night. I am a Flaming Moltres.
No, I don't feel good that it's really named after me. I really don't. Thanks, Ralphna.
He even said, Mikoi, how do you like the name?
I don't... I even said it in chat. I don't know how to feel. And then, after seeing the game, I think less of it now. Next up, Gam of Chaos.
What was the Hisui region cooking?
Hisui region versus Aerobee. Let's try to cover this unbiasedly. Okay. Hisui tried to click Topsy-Turvy against Alakazam with Grimmsnarl after fairy locking it and managing to avoid the attack. I'm like, okay, that's nice. But then...
No. Avoiding the attack wasn't good there.
But then, this man tried to Topsy-Turvy. I think he might have been expecting for a nasty plot, which I'm totally...
No, that's stupid because he would have gone first because he's Prankster.
Oh, that's right, making it even worse.
Oh, also, what if I told you that Fairy Lock wouldn't have even worked because that's a ghost type? So yes, the entire beginning of the game was just played wrong. I'm sorry, Mikoi.
And then Ocodit and Pidgeot soon after.
Also, the Alomomola just straight up killed the Hoopa. That was, I had no idea it would just kill it like that.
You know why?
Why?
You know why? I don't know why. I want to have a follow-up question for that one, but I don't know why.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, Alamabola ended up killing Hoopa and returned to Spectral Thief. Defeated Meowscarada with Anchor Shot, leaving only Zeraora to lose to Blissey. I mean, Yeah. Spectral Thief also was like a nasty attack. What was that Alamola said? I gotta know it would be.
Oh no, maybe Hoop was just frail as hell physically, which I know it kind of is.
It is, but still, it was just really odd.
To get killed by an Alomomola, what are the stats on that thing?
That's why I want to know the sets. That's why I want to know the sets that he brought for that Alamola specifically.
Oh, it's actually got 75 base attack. That's a little more than I expected.
Yeah. Yeah, hilarious. Alright. So those two games, they were pretty bad. They were pretty bad in concept.
No, Mikoi, we're not talking about concepts game anymore.
They were pretty bad in theory. But then National Dex Team 6 came in and just ass blasted us to absolute bullshittery.
Oh dear.
Sundays versus Carl Dude Guy. And I have no problem with Sundays as a player. He can absolutely play same 6. I will preface this. I do not have a problem with Sundays. Sundays is a decent player, can build same 6 well. He is fine. He is exempt from the sheer wrath that I am going to spew from this game. Oh boy. So, Carl started off well. The Drudigan immediately killed the Ninjask with outrage. Meowscarada got to knock out Glastrier with low kick. Even survived Pikachu's alluring voice to OHKO it with Play Rough. You'd think that'd be a good setup for a good time, right?
Mm-hmm.
After the final Gambit, did well for the Ninjask against the Drudigan. And then came the stupid part. The really, really stupid part.
Uh-oh.
Glastrier missing the Megahorn twice against the Slowking. That was already a bad omen. And then Carl tried to be a little bit more risque by doing Zap Cannon with Slowking, which actually managed to hit. And to turn 16. Paralyzing.
Wait, Zap Cannon actually hit at one point?
Yeah, turn 16. Actually got to hit and paralyze the Slowking.
Go to turn 16. What?
It outsped.
There it goes.
Yeah, so that was good, right? That was really good.
Yeah, that was actually one of the good things that happened in this game.
And then, Slowking paralyzed, right? And so Glastrier was ready to set up iron defenses and do some potential good body press damage or even Megahorn damage, right?
Yeah.
Megahorn hit. Carl did not. After getting all the full paras, which didn't matter. After getting all the full paras, which didn't matter. Didn't even get the full para with the Glastrier on turn 23 as Slowking managed to kill it in return with counter. Really?
Damn.
The one time we wanted to get a crucial para, and you didn't even get us that. Okay. That's good. That's okay, because Meowscarada can come back in and just U-turn kill, right? It was also Terra Bug at that point, so it doesn't matter, right? Right. Turn 25. Cut to 2 turns later, on the final turn, where you'd think that Sucker Punch, this Sucker Punching Meowscarada. Okay, Meowscarada's not exactly the bulkiest son of a bitch, right? But it can still tank 1 in this range.
Yeah, it should be able to tank 1, especially because, from what I recall, the Meowscarada you were using actually had a bit of HP investment, or was it defense? It was one of those, right?
Yeah. So it was a roll in Carl's favor. But this man manages to crit us with a sucker punch, killing our Meowscarada and ruining our freaking Same 6 win.
Damn.
And then, yes, I know, like, Part and Sundays did have a little bit of a spat between in the thread itself, but I was more angry of the fact that did happen. It's so unpleasant watching that final turn play out exactly the way he did. It was a low roll, and it was a roll in Carl's favor, and we didn't even get to manage that. Why the fuck do we still play Pokemon Showdown? Yeah. But yeah, that was my rant in a nutshell. You got your rant out of your system in your series. Now allow me. Allow me to rant now. Anyway, next up, we have best of 12 pick 6 share power random battle. We had JB, who beat Riceman, the other Riceman, in
2, right?
2. Well, game 1, JB used his mons effectively. The Cresselia got to escape being Toxic Spike and constantly pressurized Rice by constantly switching. Iowa was having a little bit of problems with that one. And a kill didn't actually happen until turn 55, where JB's Cresselia set up Calm Mind just enough and tanked Necrozma's Photon Geyser attacks until it died to its own life orb. And the next kill didn't actually happen until turn 73, where Leafeon tried to set up Swords Dance but died to Rayquaza's Dragon Ascent. Then King Gambit tried to Terra Dark and did huge Sucker Punch damage to Exeggutor, but in return got killed by a Flamethrower and Dragon Pulse combo for JB to win the first game. Any other thoughts?
I feel like Rice could have played that a little better, but
yeah. Game 2 then started, where Galvantula actually managed to get a lucky break around turn 9.
Oh yeah, now this is the game where I was just like really confused on how Rice played.
Game 2, he got to tank Milotic's Scald and correctly predicted the Crocodile switch in, getting to Oko it with Bug Buzz.
Whoops.
Yeah, we were expecting like some form of like Thunder, I guess. I guess he was expecting like a Thunder play.
I don't know how much you, I don't know if you should be expecting that when he literally Bug Buzzed the turn before as well.
I guess.
Like he's expecting that switch in. Like, come on. You have a low health Cricketune right there. Sack it!
He did.
Sack the damn bug. You don't need it. You don't need the damn bug anymore. Sack it.
Sack it, because you already set up your damn webs. You already set up the damn webs. Is it too? I mean, come on. Like, was it too hard to not sack it? Did you really want to get up webs again if in case he defogs or rapid spins it away? Come on. But yeah, Terra Poison, Alolo Persian was then a sweeper, beating the Archaludon with ease. Then Okoing the Go-Goat with Sludge Bomb, only to lose to Terra Fighting Houndstone's Sleep Talk Poltergeist attack on turn 20. Which it says definitely... it tanked the Sludge Bomb here, and then got the Sleep Talk Poltergeist turn right. getting to kill that with the life orb and the poltergeist and the kill. And then JB kind of secured the game, getting to hit Thunder and the webs on, leaving Noctowl to sweep Roosted and calm-minded with stamina help from surviving Colossal's attacks, getting to OHKO it in return with Hurricane with Tinted Lens, and won the game for JB. Any other thoughts other than the Cricketune play?
Not really.
I think actually Royce commented. I think I'll even though yes he was being pretty salty here in the final turns. Oh yeah, Iowa said the odds were always against me there, but my guy tried to find the only way to lose.
I don't know, man. You stayed in with Milotech on,
Eventually.
Yeah, when you had perfectly right for the sacking,
Bug.
Cricketune.
Yeah, unfortunately, he could have done better with some of the plays, but again, he said the odds were always against him there, so who's to say? And then we come to OU. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Siphicon beating Floor. This game was wild. If you remember it.
Earlier, right? About how Stereo brought a proper stall team.
Stitch brought stall, which could have been good. Could have been good to bring against Sifcon's team here. It was very focused on the hyper offensive style, but things got hard. First off, the Darkrai immediately KOing the Gliscor with Ice Beam.
That was a little silly.
That was a bad omen. Knocking off the heavy duty boots from the Blissey soon after. Flora even mentioned he's going to the rubber room after that turn. Why hasn't he been sent there yet?
I think he has, actually.
I think he locked himself in.
I think he was sent there after losing.
He was either sent there or was locked himself in. Who knows?
I don't think he has the power to do that, so I think he was actually just sent there.
Sent there anyway, not even because of TPP. But yeah, the real menace of this game here was the Terragrass Rillaboom. The Terragrass Rillaboom absolutely walled Floor here. Registeel couldn't do anything, just died to it even after one curse. Terrasteel tried to Terrasteel with Clodsire, but got killed for it.
My guess is that this is a banded Rillaboom.
Likely, yeah.
Like, let's see. Look at how much it's doing to this Registeel.
It's 46. 43 and 46. Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rillaboom then died to Clefable after killing Clefable. Crit killing it.
Mikoi, do you have the team that Flora used here?
Oh. Well, alright. Alright.
Bro loaded up the team without anyone checking because no one had even seen it. He didn't even post it. So, okay, I guess that explains why he loaded up an illegal team.
Oops. Sorry.
Because I want you to look. I want you to look at his team. It goes
to, it gets 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 9.
Actually, no. It does 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh. Yeah,
it's not illegal.
It is legal.
It isn't illegal, woman.
Oh, damn, yeah, you're right. Okay.
They can do that. They can do that. That's fine.
Yeah, that is fine, actually.
Never mind. Moving on. Anyway.
Sippy went, Sippy
went
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, this one. They're battling the
Very
two proper
straightforward.
teams. Excuses. You're excused from this courtroom. Alright, next up we have the Ore Coliseum game where Yuki actually won! Yes! My boy!
Yeah! I'm glad I was right in predicting for him this time.
Yeah, Yuki beat BLJ Mario, and he did it very cleanly, I would say. Bro was on fire with this series. First off, game 1, it was very even. Yuki used the Sub Raiko and Helping Hand Hariyama to do crunch damage, and Mario got to tank good hits with Marowak while dealing the first kill on Raiko with Bone Meringue. And then turn 6 happened, where Tauros was crit parad by a Thunder. He died to a Giga Drain soon thereafter. However, Yuki followed it up with a good double protect to kill Snorlax and Metagross. Metagross tanking the H-Pump in rain to kill Ludicolo, winning the game for Ninetales, or Yuki. And then, game 2, which went a little bit awry for Yuki. But he did have the pretty strong start here. Swagger Latias with Persenberry Hariyama was dealing good damage against Ludicolo, who set up Rain Dance. But a Thunder Paralysis really prevented it from ever truly sweeping, as it died to Giga Drain afterwards. Suicune then survived a double protect from Tauros and Latias, allowing it to Resto Chesto, fully healing itself, and killing the Tauros with Waterfall. And then, turn 7, this one you had comments on, Pokeyard. Suicune critted the Zapdos on turn 7. Yuki's only option was just to swagger Marowak to confuse it. But it O-coded in return with Hidden Power Ghost to win the game.
Yep. That's unfortunate.
That was really unfortunate. But game 3 went much better. It went much better for Yuki, because he started off pretty strongly here. Helping hand of Hariyama. Helping Hand Hariyama was able
Did you say helping the hand of Hariyama?
It's good alliteration, okay? Helping Hand Hariyama was able to support EQ Tauros, killing Metagross, but it lost Zapdos. It lost Zapdos to Latias' Ice Beam after failing to predict the HP Grass against the Ludicolo, which is very unfortunate. At the ending, we saw Tauros kill the Marowak, Latias setting up the light screen, allowing Yuki to tank and resist hits from Ludicolo, despite getting Thunder paralyzed again by the Latias. This time it went much better.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, despite that, Yuki actually had the stronger endgame because Latias had light screen to mitigate all of Ludicolo's attacks. Tauros was there double edging and killing to win the game. I was scared.
Goodness, Yuki is one unlucky player.
He has been he's having quite the unlucky streak, but he managed to pull off a good win here, which is very nice.
Yeah, the unlucky streak wasn't enough to make him lose this time, thankfully.
Penultimate game time, where we have one of the few surprises that we've had all this tour, was Panther beating FC.
Yeah, now that is a surprise. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, bro.
And quite well too.
Bros were fully against FC in the predicts, but man proved them wrong. Man proved you wrong. Bro was cooking here. He started off really well. The Calyrex was a Leech Seed was using Leech Seed strats to beat FC, beating Cramorant with Astral Barrage, but getting Gulp Missiled in the process. And Groudon managed to kill Arceus Fairy with Precipice Blades. Kyogre was then a reliable asset, beating Necrozma, then avoiding getting poisoned by Mega Gengar's Sludge Bomb attacks to beat it with the Origin Pulse, and then surviving it with 1 HP to beat it with Ice Beam, winning Penter that game. So yeah, he did get lucky at some points.
I think FC could also play this better, but I do feel like Penter probably had the better team. Oh yeah, he got lucky a little. But I do feel like Penter had the better team.
You didn't get points.
And FC may have not played super ideally.
Yeah, the 1,000 arrows, there you go. The 1,000 arrows, Kyogre lived on 1 HP to kill it with Ice Beam, leaving only Groudon, and yeah. Penter won. Surprisingly well. And then we get to the final game.
Oh yeah, this.
This was the precedent. This was the start. Because we really want Blehay to take this game early on, so we can set the precedent that, hey, the River Rooms came to play, and we're going to win the week. We could have. We absolutely could have. But things happened, and this was the start of it. Blehay versus Eternal Ocean and LC Nixon Mega. Good fucking God, what happened?
I think Yoru manifested this result.
Well, okay. First off, Eternal Ocean...
He wanted it to happen.
First of all, Eternal Ocean lost the Scarf on Minfu early on.
Yeah, that was kind of bad.
It was detrimental, because it merely died to Gligar's high horsepower. If Bro kept the Choice Scarf on his Minfu, he probably would have had a much more, good success rate with that thing. And then turn 8. Turn 8 was my brain killer here, but it was a interesting set to bring. It was an ancient tech moment, as someone pointed out in chat. Gligar carrying Ice Beam. Ice Fang. Ice Fang to kill the opposing Gligar. Alright.
Ancient OU tech.
I guess Gliscor was also pretty used to doing Ice Fang as well.
Well, yeah, back when Gliscor was a widely used thing, some of them would run Ice Fang to kill each other.
And Landers, too.
Yeah.
Used its Scarf, and then it was a Scarf Gligar, so it used to outspeed...
He brought 2 Scarfers.
He did bring 2 Scarfers, and the Gligar was the more effective one, because it killed Wattrel and Oko the Chinchou with Earthquake. Again, Latias side could have been good. Latias side could have been good on this Chinchou.
It's actually not the common one.
The inside is?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I get it, why, but, yeah, Marini then tried to set up iron defenses. No, this was another brain killer here. Marini tried to set up iron defenses, to tank the remaining physical hitters because, EO had Sandshrew, Gligar, Arrokuda left. All physical hitters, right?
Yeah.
And he had iron defense here, right? So he was setting up iron defense. He was tanking all those hits, recovering, and scalding to get some damage in, right?
Right.
Turn 22 happens. And the boy gets a kill. With a crit Earthquake.
Yep.
That 3-letter sentence from Blehay after the fact was exactly what I wanted to do as well. So.
And what was that sentence?
I don't want to say it. Goddamn. You can see it for yourself.
Oh, I already saw it. I just wanted to hear you say it.
No, don't. Alright, turn 24, and then it ended with Gligar killing the Grookey with dual wing beat, winning the game, and ending our poor record to a measly 6-2.
Yeah, except this is the first game that happened, so this didn't actually end it.
It began it, and then we ended up with a bad record.
Yeah, so I suppose this was the bad omen that started it all, wasn't it?
Yes, I said it outright. Anyway, let's look at the sheets here and see what our stats are looking like. For the River Rooms, for the team that's supporting me, not very good. We are joint last with the Skitties.
That is true, but it's not as though the Typhlosions are very far ahead.
Yeah. The bottom teams have yet to score a win, or have yet to score a winning week. And our different...
While the top two have yet to score a losing week.
Have yet to score a losing week. Yeah, you you snob. You rich snob over there. Actually, here's the thing, and here's the crazy thing. Despite all of that, because it is top 4 teams making playoffs, right? Here's the crazy thing.
The Skitties and Reveroom still have a shot at making playoffs.
We have a fucking shot. How if we manage to win our week 5 with a win, a good win, and the Typhlosions lose hard, and the Skitties just lose. That's what we need in general.
The Skitties can tie, and that would be all if you win.
That would be all?
Yeah, you just need to do better than the Skitties this week. They don't need to lose, you just need to win.
But we're worried about the Typhlosions. Because they're facing the what? The Ceraleges? Yeah, the Ceraleges.
Yeah, it's funny. All 3 of the bottom 3 are facing the top 3.
Yeah, and that's been the precedent for all this whole thing, because the top 3 are guaranteed, for sure. It's those bottom 3 that are just racing for that final slot. And
in fact, it's quite funny looking at the standings and looking at who's facing each other right now. Like, let me draw the lines here.
Yeah, I can see. I can already see it too, because yeah, you can see it right here. It's the first place team right now is facing the sixth place team. The second place team is facing
the...
Yeah, I see it. I know. I'm pointing it out. Third place team is facing fourth place team. Second place team is facing off against the fifth place team, and then the top ranked team is facing the bottom ranked team. There you go. Hilarious. It's a hilarious graph. It's a hilarious parabolic graph. But that's not to be addressed again. But anyway, if you want to support my team, go Rev of Rooms. We need to make playoffs. I'm gonna use all my shonen protagonist powers and to do on this week, because we are literally facing one of the big boys. Okay, this is a true This is a true tournament arc. Poker is the freaking shonen villain over here, just monologuing. Anyway, who one predicts?
Who do you think one predicts?
I didn't do well. I'll just straight up. I didn't do well.
Oh yeah, you lost.
Oh, badly.
Yeah, but not as badly as you might think, actually.
Really? Because the last time we checked, I only scored 1 predict right.
Out of 9, yes.
Out of 9. The last time we checked was when 9 games happened, and I got 1 right out of 9 at that point. 1 out of 9. What are the chances?
But your final score was actually 6 out of 16.
How did I get a below average score like that?
Well, you made some interesting predicts, such as predicting Glory to beat Taka.
I wanted to go bold, okay? At least for that one, I wanted to go bold just for that one.
You also predicted Class to beat Glalie.
Lol. Okay, that would maybe probably is bad in hindsight.
Also, unfortunately, almost none of your predicts went the way you planned for our series.
Yeah, I got 0 out of 8 for you guys, right?
Well, 2 out of 8. The only ones you called correctly was Panu beating Space Speakers and 4 for Lom beating Guilt.
Yeah, 1-1. I guess 1-1 is fine. Okay, how did you score?
Oh yeah, you also predicted against Zostra versus Nashrock.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was probably your worst predict.
Yeah, I get it. What was your score then?
I won predicts, actually, with 10 out of 16.
Congratulations. What did Pick score?
12 out of 24.
A perfect 50%.
Yeah, Pick's really good at that.
Pick is good at that because it's the defector one. Alright. Time to predict.
Like, it very consistently seems to score either that or right around it.
Yes. Alright. Want to get the final week of the prelims out of the way and predict those before we head to the big boy semifinals?
Sure.
Alright. Week 5. Again, Ori Coliseum is best of 3. Mystery OU isn't as crazy as the past couple of weeks have been, where we've had through the years and Cells at Work, which are good ones. This one is just plain old OU plus Volcarona and Baxcalibur. The 2 unbanned Mons from Uber. The 2 banned Mons from OU coming back to play OU again.
Oh, God.
They're invading your turf yet again. Yay. I'm not looking forward to it either. Don't worry.
Me neither.
Alright.
Sasha sure isn't.
Alright, first off, Ceaseless Ledges versus the Taboo Typhlosions. If the Typhlosions can muster up a win here, then they will be the 4th team that will be playing playoffs. If the Ledges beat the Typhlosions badly, then Typhlosions are going to have a problem because the bottom 2 teams might catch up.
They might not have a problem if the other 2 teams lose, though.
Yeah, if the other 2 teams lose badly, though, if the bottom 2 teams lose badly, then they'll have no problem. Typhlosions will be in and into the semis. But let's get started off with the predict. Starting off with Poke AA. We got Glalie Goes Boom versus what was supposed to be Space Speakers. It was Blood Ace. So, I'm
going Glalie.
Yeah, do we go fair? Do we go fair? I don't think we're gonna go fair because I'm also picking Glalie Goes Boom.
What do you mean go fair here?
I don't know. Like, give Blood Ace a chance.
That's... Well,
give Blood Ace chances, I guess.
Well, I don't think he wins, though.
I don't think he wins either.
Being fair or being dishonest?
I guess. Well, Pick's probably gonna pick Blood Ace, isn't he?
How'd you know?
Hey, it trusts, okay? It trusts. It has its support. No worries.
No, it's just stupid.
Space Speakers might probably build something for Blood Ace. You'll never know.
I mean, he probably will, yeah. But I still expect Glalie to be more, prepared for that.
So if it's Glalie versus Space Speakers, you would still pick Glalie?
Yeah.
Really?
Wait. Actually, I'd have to think about that.
I knew you would. But yeah, I'm going Glalie as well. So.
And you already know what the pick said.
Yep. Cam of Chaos. TTT Tech versus the Dragon Master. quite the dicey matchup, this one. But I think I'm fairly confident on who am I gonna predict. What do you think?
I'm probably thinking the same thing.
I'm going with TTT Tech, despite the fact that he's 2-2 right now. I feel
better than 1-3 Dragon Master.
Not only that, but I think like TTT Tech has been decent in Cam of Chaos. Hasn't been doing the best, but also hasn't been doing the worst. So he's just decent. So what does Pick say?
Pick agrees.
Yeah, we're all going TTT Tech on this one. So I trust TTT Tech to win. Alright, next up we have National Deck Same 6, where we got Cyril versus Lechen. If you're a Tourist Plaza regular, this would be a highlight match.
Yeah.
Wow. You harsh. Alright, let's see the Same 6 that they got. Let's see the 6. A lot of blue. And Slowbro.
Blue?
A lot of blue.
Let me look at this. Oh, that is very blue.
It is a very blue.
No wonder they wanted megas. This looks like you could make a fun rain team.
So Ampert's gonna kill if it is Mega Pert, and Mega Slowbro is gonna be. It can't.
Megas.
Yeah, I know it's
Code no. Said no.
Yeah, I know it's no, but yeah, Swampert looks like it could kill. So is Slowbro. Oh, but Mantine can bring like Freeze Dry or something, or Articuno especially. Blacephalon can. Blacephalon just sucks here. Against 3 water types, Blacephalon just sucks. And
you underestimate Blacephalon.
Dude, it's not carrying Energy Ball. That's Chandelure's job.
Yes, but do you think Shadow Ball is gonna hit not so hard?
Against a Slowbro and Lava Pit.
Costium Z, perhaps?
Just, Mantine? Against a freaking Mantine and an Articuno? Bruh.
It gets Calm Mind, too.
Mantine gets it, too, right? Articuno, too?
Calm Mind?
Yeah. I know Articuno does.
No. Well, maybe Articuno does. I don't think Mantine does it?
I don't know. It's just especially bulky. Even if I underestimate Blacephalon, I will underestimate Blacephalon's special attack for just this once. Because you have 3 water types, it gets easily crushed.
When it's base 151?
I don't care about that. Do you think I care?
Also, it can always just run Hidden Power Grass.
Against a Mantine.
Against a Swampert.
Against a Swampert, yes, but thinking, I don't know.
Or it could run Grastium Z with Solar Beam.
Yeah, that's true too. Oh, that carries Solar Beam too? Well, that changes things.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, that changes things. Alright, so yeah, Cyril and Lechen, we're just spoiling your sets, guys. Sorry about that. Who do you think is going to win in this one?
That's tough, honestly.
I think both players are evenly skilled, but I feel like Cyril has done just enough, whereas Lechen, he can certainly build well, but playing-wise, he's about the same as Cyril, but I think Cyril's prep is going to be stronger here, so I'm going to go with Cyril on this one.
I'm going Lechen.
Alright, you have more faith in Lechen?
Yeah, that, plus Cyril's, team was kind of meh last week.
It was just one setback. I think he can properly build better.
Lechen's a lot more unpredictable with his sets. He's hard to prep against.
Yeah, it does seem hard to prep against, and the support is gonna get pretty good. It's gonna be pretty good. Let's pick say.
Pick agrees with you, though.
Cyril. Alright, coolios. Alright, next up, bring 12 pick 6 shared power random battle. We got Irpachuza versus Beta Thunder. Oh god. This could go hype. I think people are gonna underestimate this matchup because this seems hype.
I don't even know
anymore. I get it. I mean, Irpachuza. Well, it's because you're comparing him. It's because you're comparing them to MG Pokeart. That's why. Whereas you take them as individual players, though, with their own unique styles and whatnot, I think this could be a good match.
Yeah, but that doesn't make me any more sure.
This one's gonna be good. I fully expect this to go to 3 games. I think I'm gonna go Beta Thunder.
For once?
I think I'm gonna go Beta Thunder. On this one. I think, not necessarily the last week was any indication against MG, because that was just mainly luck, I guess. But the first game against MG, plus the previous week's performances, they were fine. I think I'd give the nod here to Beta Thunder.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'll just agree with you. I wouldn't be surprised if Earflow wins.
Yeah, I also wouldn't be surprised if Earflow wins. What does Pick say?
Pick wants Earpa to win.
Fair enough. Alright, next up, we have Mystery OU, Starreal versus Espathra Dreamin'. The formerly
Pineco is hot, right?
Yes, the former Pineco is hot. Oy vey.
This guy, I'm glad he changed his name, that's what I think.
Oy vey, dude. Is this even a question?
Shouldn't be, no.
We are just slandering these new players.
Wait, why does the predict sheet say Espathra Gaming?
I misspelled it. I thought it was Espathra Gaming. Anyway, yeah. Espathra Dreamin'. I don't know. I haven't seen really much of them to know.
I don't know who they are.
I haven't really seen much of them to know who they are, so, but they...
Versus Starreal.
Yeah, Starreal is just one of the best OU players. I think it's really just hard to bet against Starreal, especially in this situation. I don't think Starreal's gonna take it easy on him. I hope he memes, personally, but... Yeah, in a serious matchup, I think Starreal wins.
Yep.
What does Pick say?
The Pick agrees. It's not foolish enough to think that some rando beats Starreal in OU.
Damn, you are harsh. Gen 3 Ore Coliseum. Zolaria versus Sunrose. Finally, right? After
finally, indeed.
Finally, right? After, we haven't seen much of Sunrose. He wanted to play in the previous week, but subbed out. So it is his time to shine now against Zolaria. But
I think Zolaria should win, though.
Yeah, me too. Like, I'm more than convinced that Zolaria will win. Even if Sunrose can absolutely prep him out the wazoo. I'll prep him, probably, but playing-wise, I think Zolaria's better.
Yeah.
What does Pick say?
Pick agrees.
Hey, it's actually being nice to us. For once. Alright, this one's
I wonder if that will last.
Yeah, I wonder if that will last, especially in this next game. We have National Dex Ubers minus obtainable forms. Taka versus Concept. I've learned to not be, so betting man at some points. Like last week, okay, I might have some slight betting man instincts by going for glory, but this one, I think I'm more fairly confident here. I think Taka will beat Concept in this one. I think they're the better player, and they've proven to be quite the strong builder.
Yep. There you go.
And where does the pick lie?
With us.
It's being nice. And then LC Mixin Mega We got Lions versus Lemon Stray 1. A French player.
You wouldn't know this is a LC Mix and Mega match.
If you asked to tell me that this would be an LC Mix and Mega match, I would have laughed. But here we are.
What does Lemon Stray even play? Let me look, actually. LC M&M, actually.
Oh, he's quite is he experienced in LC M&M?
No, that's just the tier he apparently is signed up for. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, if he's getting to finally play this tier,
anyway.
I mean, he finally gets to play this tier, which should be good proving ground for him. Lions, though, the big Vampire last week, which is good.
Yeah, but that doesn't actually say very much.
Yeah, but now he's gonna face off against an actual. Wow, I'm harsh again. It might be, he's gonna be better here. I think Lions will win.
I think Lions will win too.
I think I was just more impressed.
Because he took that win last week. He'll be even more experienced in it this week.
I think he just adapts well. He just adapts well in LC Mix and Mega.
Yeah, weirdly.
Alright, what does Pick say?
Pick says,
yeah, it's Bing. It's going for the newcomers. Go Pick.
Yeah, it's going for Lemon Stray 1.
It's going for the newcomers. Yes, we must be proud of Pick. You're not. Alright, Stupid Town Snoms versus the Schrodinger Skitties. Same situation as us, apparently, because the Skitties absolutely need to win this week and be higher ranked than the Typhlosions in order to gain that 4th spot, and also needs to beat us at this point. Snoms can just... Snoms, you meme. You just meme. You're first. Just meme the way, dude. Alright, first off, Poke AA. We got Rafna versus Miss Crisis. This one...
Wow, that sounds like a hype match. And finally, Miss Crisis is back in Poke AAA.
Yeah, and it's up against Rafna, who Miss Crisis should be very experienced at. These two are, very, very much polar opposites in terms of performances, with Miss Crisis doing some things right and some things wrong. Rafna just straddles along, doing the things that Rafna does in this tier, Poke AA. The records actually are... Ooh. Rafna's 2-2, Miss Crisis is 1-2. Interesting. I'm going Rafna. I think I'm going Rafna on this one. If I wanted to be betting man, it would be Miss Crisis, but I'm going Rafna.
Yeah, me too, because obviously, why would I ever bet against Rafna except for if it's my own team?
Rafna to Rafna. What does Pick say?
The pick disagrees. The pick is the betting pick.
It is the betting pick. Cam of Chaos. Cam of Chaos. We got Arrow B versus Akira 153. Unfortunately, I haven't been really impressed with Akira as of late. His Cam of Chaos tend to go really wacky at times. Meanwhile, Arrow B has been kind of consistent. Has been doing quite well for himself.
I think Aerobee's only lost once so far.
He's only lost a lot. Once. He lost to TTT Tech. However, won against Euphanos, Dragon Master, THR. That is a spicy good record, and I think it will continue. I think it'll continue, and I think Aerobee will win.
Yeah, I agree.
And what does Pick say?
However, I disagree.
Tisk tisk. I disagree. I go Akira. Alright. Next up is National Dex. Same 6. We got Uta the Clown versus Dex. Let's take a look at the 6. Oh, good God. What is this?
Oh my.
Who's the sweep? Tops maybe the sweeper here? Or Screamtail? I think it's Screamtail, yeah. I think it's Screamtail who does the sweeping here. Because, yeah, it got the scare against Klefki, but, like, and Togedemaru, I guess, but I think it's bulky enough. Also, I think this gets Flamethrower.
Yeah, I think it does.
Either that or Grumpig, I don't know. But, yeah, it's Screamtail can absolutely kill here. Togedemaru maybe as well. Because Zing Zap and Iron Head could do some damage.
And paralysis in general.
And Delcatty's just gonna be useless.
Yeah, what does Delcatty do here?
I don't know. Thunderwave, I guess. Be support. But Klefki does it better. What the frick is Delcatty up to?
Yeah, what's Delcatty here for?
Return? I guess.
What does Delcatty do?
What does Delcatty do? Assist, probably? Maybe assist? And try to get some good damage in there?
Does it even learn that?
I don't know. All Catmons use assist, so...
Oh, the fact that, we've got a Delcatty in this roster, and this is the Skitties set.
Oh, will Dex use it to advantage? I personally think yes.
Are you going with Dex?
I am going with Dex. I think Dex will. I think Dex is just better. I haven't really seen much from Uta the Clown to really hedge a bet with him. So yeah.
He beat Sayo in week 1.
That doesn't really say much. I think. I don't know. I just like Dex. I think Dex is the better player.
Okay, I'll go with Dex.
Yeah,
Since you're going with Dex.
Yeah, I also am going with Dex. What does Pick
say? I don't really trust what my gut's telling me, though.
What does Pick say? Maybe the Pick might be leaning more.
The Pick isn't a clown. It is the entire circus.
It is the Dex. It is the Dex as it all.
What?
I'm kidding.
No, he's picking Uta.
He's picking Uta. Uta. Alright. Next up, we have the random battle game between Medill and True Psycho. I legitimately do not know who to predict here.
How am I supposed to? You know what? I'm going True Psycho.
I also am going True Psycho. Medill... I don't know about Medill, man. He hasn't been impressive. I think he's 0-2 right now, and him being slotted in rants, that's good, but, like, he's faced off against really credible players and hasn't been performing the best against those players.
I believe True Psycho is a Tours Plaza reg?
Oh, is he? I don't know the Tours Plaza reg community in 2024, so...
I feel like I've seen that name in Tours Plaza before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I mean, it's good experience for Psycho. That's good.
So, yeah, I imagine they'll know how to play this.
Yeah. What does Pick say?
The Pick is like, ain't no way I'm picking Medill.
He's also going Psycho.
Yeah, the true Psycho.
The true Psycho, indeed. Next up is Mystery OU. We got Happy Sh versus Matei. I don't know who Happy SH is either.
It's definitely a name I've seen around, but I have no idea how good he is.
Well, Matei, let's just say we have been expecting a little too highly of him because, oh boy, I am not confident. He has a cute Cramorant gorging post, profile pic though on Smogon.
I'll go with Mate since I don't know Happy.
I will go the opposite. I just don't feel confident in Mate.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna go Happy on this one.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna be that guy. I'm fully aware. I'm sorry. This is just the nature of the predicts. What does pick say?
It says Mate, Mikoi.
Mate. Next up, Gen 3 Ore Coliseum. We got 2X Noodle versus Nico Lossi.
I always read it as 2 times Noodle, but okay.
Or 2 Noodle, if you want to drop the X altogether. Let's see. Nico's done well, being the Ore Coliseum man that he is. This will be 2X Noodle's first foray.
Surprisingly, yes.
Yeah, I really expect.
Even though he's, I believe, the only real Ore player, the only real Ore main the Snoms here have. Oh wait, BLJ Mario.
BLJ Mario.
But he's the other one. Like Drip Legend Sundays, they don't really main it.
So 2X Noodle, I would assume that BLJ Mario and 2X Noodle are have been cooking the sets that BLJ Mario has been bringing. So yeah, I trust it, but I don't think it's enough. Even though Nico Lossi is 1-1, I still prefer Nico.
Yeah, Nico is among the top Ore players. Well, 2 times Noodle, I've heard good things. I don't think he's probably not as good.
Yeah. What does pick say?
The pick says it's going for the top rather than someone who just sounds good.
Someone who just sounds...
It's agreeing with us.
Yeah, good. Alright, we have National Dex Ubers minus obtainable forms. We got FC versus Class. Again, Class is just all over the place with these.
Has he played a different tier every week now?
Yes, I am 100% convinced that he has been playing. Let's see, he did Camove and then LTM&M. Then he did ND Ubers in week.
Yep, he's up to 5. He did it.
All right, because he did LCM&M, then Rans, then Camove, then Poke AA. Now he's doing Ubers. Man's going on an all percent winning streak. If his team was actually like winning, if his team was actually on the top, he might be having the chance to actually play every single tier. He would have gotten 8 tiers, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this even a question? Honestly,
it's not.
Even though FC did have that had that loss against Penter last week, like FC is still FC, man. Class, you've done good. You've done good having a 3-1 record yourself, but like, come on, you really gotta prep against FC. You really have to.
The pick thinks he can do it.
Well, let's see if the pick agrees with this last one. LC Mix and Mega, we got Eternal Ocean versus Glory.
Why is...
This is exactly
I think there appears to be a bit of a mix-up here. Just odd.
Sir, this seems to be quite the contradiction here. Yeah, Glory's playing LC Mix and Mega.
I'm confused. I had overheard that Class wanted to face Eternal Ocean.
And he didn't.
What happened?
He didn't. He just wanted the all tier percent record, not the hey, I'm actually gonna have a credible match against EO.
No. I heard he wanted to face Bleehy too, but he didn't.
He dodged, man. Man dodged.
Who's screwing with the lineups here?
Let the skitties be the skitties for PokeArt. Let the skitties be skitties. They'll be good.
Who personally hacked into their accounts to send this mix-up of a lineup?
I wish I could. I wish someone did. All right, PokeArt.
What do you mean? You wish someone did?
Wow. It's like I'm expecting to commit war crimes. It's like I'm expecting someone to commit war crimes. Wow. Good statement, me. Yeah. I think our predicts aren't gonna be different here again.
Yeah.
EO is EO. Despite he got a pretty.
EO is 3-0.
He is a 3-0. He is one of the few unbeaten players.
3-0 EO.
Yeah, he's one of the 3 unbeaten players here, and he's EO. EO Executive Optical. He's gonna win.
Yep. I mean, sure, Glory will probably have class support and maybe some support of some other people I won't name, but yeah, I don't think he's beating Eternal Ocean, who's been playing this nearly every week so far and winning.
He's winning. He's played a pretty big, lucky win last week. Yeah. Eternal Ocean to win. And now we can't predict anything. We'll just leave it to the pick to decide. Oh right, who is pick predicting here in the last one?
Well, let's see. Oh, Glory.
It just wants to be wrong. Well, I'm not confident anymore because the final matchup here we have is the Restboro River Rooms versus the Limasawa Straight Litwigs. Honestly, this is we can't predict anything, so let's just leave it to
we can't.
Let's just leave it to pick to decide our fate. Okay. Again, this might be the very crucial one because, my God, we really need to beat you. The only problem, we have no trouble beating the Typhlosions or the Skitties in terms of score. The only real obstacle in our way for making playoffs is you, the Litwicks. You are the mid boss to our Shonen Redemption arc. Okay?
You will lose to us, and then all of your players will come to support our cause.
PokeArt really treats this like an evil cult sometimes. She is the perfect shonen villain. In my world, at least. Alright, first off, in Gen 9 Poke, we got Part versus Panu. I can assure you. Well,
are we going to justify who wins?
I mean, okay.
Are we going to personally make our cases to convince Pick?
You're making it hard. You're making it hard for me because it's against your only 4-0 player, the best fucking player, and it's fucking Panu.
The only 4-0 player in the entire tour.
And it's fucking Panu, the meme himself, Panu.
I'm sure everyone doubted him. Many might have questioned why we got him for
cheap. You cheapskate. You're absolute cheapskate.
For 9.5K.
You're absolute cheapskates. You know that? And you got Panu for 4-0. Cheapskates, both of you.
You're not wrong. We are cheapskates.
Well, we can build.
Bob was the only one we really, really super went all in.
We can build. We can build for Part. We're absolutely. He's doing his best. He's prepping. He's prepping hard in the server right now as we speak. And my God.
And you think Panu isn't?
No, I fully expect Panu. So bring your best support. I'm making this argument. I was making this argument to Pick, not you. You are my rival.
You failed to convince Pick, I'm afraid.
God damn it, Edgeworth. Why do you have to side with the enemy here?
What? Did you just call the Pick Edgeworth?
I might have slipped out. Alright. Next.
You're really excited to play investigations, ain't you?
Maybe. Don't. Alright, Cam of Chaos. Velcroc versus Haha Gamered. You know what? I'm much more confident in this. Velcroc, he has been prepping. Don't listen to PokeArt's evil laughs. Velcroc has been prepping. I think Velcroc.
And what do you think? And what about the fact that we got some new cam of support just today?
I know. I'm scared of the support that you've gotten.
We got more cam of support. Surprise!
We're going to get more. Okay, we're going to get more. And Velcroc has been prepping. He's been submitting teams, and the team he's got is pretty good right now, I'd say. But yeah, L Taker won't.
I think you underestimate how much prep goes into our camo slot every week, no matter who's playing.
No, I trust the power of Velcroc. I trust the power of Velcroc to win. Despite PokeArt can have all the camo support she wants. Nah, we believe in Velcroc.
Not if they're on the council.
Shush. Who's that?
I didn't say anything.
Shush.
I didn't say anything.
Shush. Who's Pick saying?
Well, you failed to convince Pick again, Nikoi.
Damn it. I'm losing the 50-50 here. What the fuck, Pick? Alright, next up. National Dex same 6. We got BP versus Dreepy.
Wow.
Let's take a look at the same 6 they got in. Oh, man.
The most viable same 6 we've had all tour. Oh my god.
We've had viable same 6 picks for 2 weeks in a row now. Because last week and
we haven't. This is the most viable one yet, I think.
Yeah, this is the most viable same 6 we've gotten so far, and good god, I like the setups that we got. I am not confident in my player because they don't literally know what same 6 is. But you know what? I built some teams for him. He'll figure it out.
Your player doesn't know what it is?
Yeah, this is literally his first time playing same 6. He doesn't know. He's not experienced yet. We'll prep him. We'll prep him good.
Is there a reason you slotted him in that tier then?
I don't know.
And not Mysterio you?
No.
Spider!
Well, okay. Spider scare aside, but like, no. Even though our player is very inexperienced in same 6, we will fill in all the knowledge for him so that he can beat Dreepy. Although Dreepy is kind of hard to beat.
Yeah. Don't mind me.
What does Pick say?
The Pick actually agrees with you for some reason, even though you just stated your player doesn't know what that tier is.
That's good. We will prep and we will build against them. I will make BP aware of same 6. Alright, next up. The biggest matchup in Taurus Plaza history, I would say. This one...
Oh, I agree. This is gonna be the greatest.
This is gonna be the greatest, the memeiest, the funniest, the eest. Who knows? And it's surprising to me that Carl mentioned that this is the first ever time that he's facing MG in some tour.
Oh, wow, really?
He's never faced MG in a tour before. And I was there. I was with Carl. Like during the duration of we were staff, like I know what Carl plays. I've seen what Carl plays. This man has not faced MG. Not even once.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
But you know what? Carl?
What?
Despite the fact that he's facing a Ransman, I think Carl will meme him enough. Because these two know each other so well during our time as staff, I think these two will absolutely clown on each other, and I think Carl will be the better player. I am making my case right now. Carl Dude Guy, better player confirmed. MG will be hacks to shit. See the matches against Raj.shoot from past TPPs.
I think you underestimate MG.
Nah, I believe in my Carl. I believe in Carl.
You underestimate MG.
Hey, I believe in my Carl. Carl will be the man who does great things. He will meme MG to death. Alright, what does pick say?
The pick says MG.
Boy, we are facing an uphill battle here, Carl. Don't worry, we'll win. Mystery OU, we got ADPG versus Sasha. So probably other than LC, Mix, and Mega, this is probably our most active one yet, because ADPG is dedicated. I am very, very surprised that this man is as dedicated as he is, and he's doing quite he's like actively giving ideas, and has been bringing teams that honestly could be good to bring. Sasha's just hard to beat. Sasha being Sasha, they should know what to expect, but ADPG, this is his first foray into this kind of stuff. I think this might be a good first testament for him. Also, Sasha's like beatable, so.
Okay.
What does Pick say?
Sasha.
Why is it 4-1? Why is it 4-1 right now, Pick, huh? Maybe you'll do better this one. Gen 3 Ori Coliseum. We got Yuki versus Hugo. Yuki really wanted to play Guild. And
yeah, I saw.
Yuki really wanted to play Guild. I would
Why
like
did he want to play him so badly, though?
Well, it's because the right thing now. Also, the fact that Guild has been playing more than Hugo.
Well, you see, back in week 3, back before week 4 happened, we asked the two of them, okay, who wants to play 4 for Lom? And we decided to put Guilt against 4 for Lom. And because of that, we also decided to put Hugo in for week 5. We decided because there was 2 weeks left, we would put the Guilt in for week 4 and Hugo for week 5.
So that was the plan, after all.
Yeah, that has always been the plan.
Okay.
We, however, wanted to face the Hisui region in camo, real badly.
Well, no, you're not getting that. You're not getting that. He's busy.
So sad, because L Taker wanted to, and I quote, bully the Hisui region.
I know. Oh man. Having that conversation with you regarding that, it just unlocked some sort of funny bone within me. So, yeah. This one's gonna be tough, but I trust Yuki. I trust Yuki more than anyone here. Yuki has been goated. He's just really, really unlucky. But I think he can do well. He's proven that he's committed and can build well. And Hugo shouldn't be a tough opponent for him, I'd say.
That's rude.
Dude, he's confident. He's confident that he can beat Hugo. I agree.
Oh, great.
What does pick say, huh?
It says Yuki.
Yeah, good. You're back on my side. But will you be back on my side in terms of this next one? National Dex Ubers minus obtainable forms. We got Zephyr Moonbeam versus Bobsican. Listen. We will bring the power of My Little Pony into this game.
What?
We will bring the power of bronies into this game. We will beat Bobsican with the power of brony. Because Zephyr...
Mikoy, are you...
Because Zephyr Moonbeam sounds like a My Little Pony character, and I am not... and I am not letting that go.
Mikoy, are you admitting to being a brony?
No, I just wanted to bring the power of the brony army.
I don't know, Mikoy. It sounds to me like you watch My Little Pony.
Zephyr Moonbeam to win, and with the power of broniness, we will beat Bobsican. Listen, well, I don't have any more arguments, okay? Listen, I don't have any more arguments, okay? I know Bobsican's been amazing, so this is gonna be the hardest matchup we have yet, but still, we will do our best here.
Hopefully Bob doesn't get too gimmicky to the point where it doesn't work.
I trust Bob to cook something that even he has a hard time playing with.
Look, if he's gonna cook something, it's not gonna be something he's gonna have a hard time using.
And if things don't go his way, I'm just fully expecting all the hacks at this point.
I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I want Bob to be the best NatDex Ubers player here.
He already is, though.
I don't care. He must be the best.
We will end him with the power of brony. Okay, who's
no? No one shall even come close to his greatness. Being 4-1, no one shall come close.
Alright, what does pick say?
It says Zephyr Moonbeam.
Ah, yes! We've convinced Pick! Alright, this one's going to be absolute meme fest, though. LC mixing.
Yeah, they're both memeing. Can confirm.
Yeah, this one's going to be an absolute meme fest. Gen 9 LC Mix and Mega, Bleehey versus Yoru97. These two are going to be absolutely on each other's butts here.
Yeah, I heard what some of the gimmicks are, and yes, they're using gimmicks.
I know. I've been seeing what Bleehey's been bringing, so I know exactly what to expect. Oh yeah, they're best of 3ing, by the way. So
yes, they are.
Please don't go to a best of 5 like Class did.
I mean.
No.
No.
I can't take much more of LC Mix and Mega. We've already had so many games of it, okay? Listen, we already have 2 best of 3s here. Why do we need another one? And again, we are getting one anyway. Anyway, who does Pick say?
The pick says Bleehey.
Yes, so we're tied. So we are tied basically in terms of pick.
Yeah, the pick thinks we're gonna tie.
Which spells bad for us. We really need to win, dude. Then again, we need the Typhlosions to lose, so maybe. Alright. Anyway, I'm scared to win. Hopefully we win this week and kick your asses. So yeah. And then you'll face us again. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this long video. Sorry we ranted a lot, but we also wanted to get angry as well.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, click on the notification bell so you won't miss a video once they come out. Next time we cover Week 5 recap and semifinals. The road to the semifinals continues. Until then, this has been Mikoy, signing out.
Adios.